So I've been taking calls like a crackhead all day. I've not actually had a minute to like prepare like some content for today's YouTube channel. So what did I do? I decided to just zoom out in the big board. You can see this is the board. All my YouTube videos that I record, they're all just here. And all the notes that I just take in on a day-to-day basis, I just take random notes here. You can see the board is pretty big. So I just decided to just have a look at the board and say, okay, what do I want to talk about today? And I've come to the conclusion that this is what I want to talk about today. Where we at? Over here. So, promising the market what the market actually wants. So, in 2022, the end of 2022, I was working as an appointment setter making 5K a month. And that is when I decided, you know what? I'm tired of working in high ticket sales. Yes, I'm making good money, but I want to be making more money. There's going to be people watching this video that can sort of relate to that. Like, okay, you're making decent money in sales, but you want to actually take that next step and make 20K a month, etc. You want to scale the fuck out of your income. So I decided to go all in on building my own business in 2023, right? 2023, January, new year, so just time to go all in. That's when January 2023, I quit the sales job completely. I went all in on the business, all in, burned the boats. And what did I do? So I built my own agency. Now, what was the agency? I started off, obviously, in high ticket sales. And then I decided to build out an appointment setting agency. Why did I choose to do an appointment setting agency? Because I could see the amount of demand in the market for good appointment setters. There's so much demand for good setters right now. Even still, there is still so much demand for good setters. And I was building this around the skills that I already had, right? Obviously, if I am an appointment setter making 5K a month, I now have to do appointment setting. Then, of course, I'm going to build an appointment setting agency. So that's what I did. Now, how did I go about starting to build this appointment setting agency? Now, step number one for me was training setters so that I had a set hiring pool that I could actually provide for my clients. Alpha Setters, you guys may know of Alpha Setters, my appointment setter training program. Alpha Setters, so this is how I actually recruited in a way for the agency. This is how I provided talent for my clients. I just trained them in-house. Men only appointment setting program. We've got a sick community in there of savages. That's why I train appointment setters. And then step two was client acquisition. My spelling is horrible here. Let's just fix that quick. Step two is client acquisition. Step one, training setters. Okay, right. There's two ones. It's fine. Step one is client acquisition, and step one's training setters. Step two, client acquisition. Right. So that's what I did. I went from high ticket sales, built an appointment setting agency, and those were the two steps that I needed to get the appointment setting agency off the ground. Okay, that's what I needed to do. But as I started the appointment setting agency, I very quickly realized that the market didn't just need booked calls. This was sort of the offer. I was running an outbound campaign with a commission-based setter in order to book calls. That was it. Forget all of this. The offer was literally just outbound campaign, commission-based setter, book calls. That's it. And what I found out very, very quickly is the market didn't want booked calls. And that's what I want to talk about today. Promising the market what the market actually wants. So I managed to scale my business pretty fast. I've been through over £12,000 worth of sales courses. I've been through I've been through over £26,000 worth of courses in total, but I've been through £12,000 worth of sales courses. When I first started my business, I was on my own. I didn't have a mentor. I was just going off books. In fact, I wasn't just going off books. I was going off one very specific book, which is Alex Hormozi, 100 mil offers, the go. And as I was reading through Alex Hormozi's book, I was reading it as I was doing the business. The business was doing okay. I managed to get the appointment setting agency to around 5 to 7K a month, which was decent. It was still a step up, and I was feeling the progress, but I was struggling. I was struggling to continue scaling because I was dealing with an infinite amount of competition. The amount of appointment setting agencies that had been in the space for years and years and years and years and years. I was dealing with all of this competition. And I also found that the market is sort of tired of people coming in, giving these, I'm going to book sales calls. I'm going to help you with your marketing. I'm going to write email lists for you. I'm going to do your content for you. The market doesn't give a fuck about any of these things. The market cares about one thing and one thing only, and that is growing their business. They either want to grow their business or want to give themselves more time or automate things in their business. That's what they want. They either want more time or more money. That's what the market wants. They don't want more appointments, because what good is booking an extra 10 appointments per week if those appointments do not equal money? What's the point? You're just wasting their time. You're getting paid to waste their time. Who is going to pay you to waste their time? It doesn't make sense, right? So that's when I realized, okay, this appointment setting agency is a 5 to 7K a month, but the main bottleneck right now is my clients, and it's hard to deliver results not because I'm doing a bad service. My appointments are getting set. They're qualified leads, but there's other areas of their business that is just shit that prevents these from turning into paying customers. And I hope you're following what I'm saying here and what I'm trying to say. And it sort of clicked as I was reading this book as well, $100 million offers. The purpose of this book is just talking about the importance of having a no-brainer offer. An offer that makes people feel stupid for saying no. I'm going to book you X amount of appointments in a week. Is that a no-brainer offer? No, it's not. Because what does appointments mean if they're not turning into a sales? Potentially, it means that I'm going to be worse off by going with your service. So is that a no-brainer offer? No, it's not. But what would be a no-brainer offer? How can I take my services, package this into an offer the market actually wants, and make it a literal no-brainer offer? Well, the answer is, instead of just booking appointments, the offer is to promise them. You're not promising appointments, you're promising them more money, more revenue, more profits. You're promising them growth. That's what the market wants. They want to grow. So in order for me to promise the market makes more money, what do I need to add to my services in order to make that happen? And the best part about being an agency owner is you actually get paid to learn. People don't talk about the fact that you get paid to learn as an agency owner, and that sounds crazy to say. But whilst I was working as an appointment setting agency, I was just gathering data. I'm learning from my clients. If I'm working with someone, it's likely that their business is further ahead than mine is. I'm good at booking appointments, yes, but they, in terms of the rest of their business, they probably know more than me. I'm actually getting paid to learn from these guys. I'm learning their inefficiencies in their businesses, and I'm learning also the efficiencies in their business, the things that they're doing well and the things that they're not doing well. I'm learning these things as I'm getting paid. Being an agency owner is like the best business model to start off with, because you get paid to learn. That's what I found. I learned all of this shit myself. I didn't have a course to teach me this stuff. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't even watch fucking YouTube apart from Alex Hormozi. I literally just got paid to learn as an agency owner, and I could absorb this knowledge as I was going along. And that's why I'm here today. Yes, I have a business mentor now, but I didn't have a business mentor until I was already doing over 20K a month. So while I was working as an appointment setting agency, then I started to realize these other inefficiencies in their business. Okay, their branding. They've got no originality. They've got no brand authority. Their branding is just the same as everyone else's. Their target audience analysis, they don't even have messaging that targets their audience. Their messaging is terrible. Their audience is all over the place. Their offer is terrible. Their offer's shit. The same way that we just spoke about my offer was shit. Their offer was shit. Yes, they still needed an outbound campaign doing. Yes, they still needed appointment setters. But then I could actually help them build out their funnel and their sales process. I could help them start to create business assets that would actually help warm up leads, so that instead of just booking calls, we're booking in super, super hot leads into the calendar that are already pre-sold on the product. By analyzing the other inefficiencies in these businesses, I actually was able to recognize what the market actually needed in order to switch my appointment setting agency and my stupid offer that's going to book them appointments to actually building an offer around growth. As soon as I switched to an offer around growth, that's when my business absolutely skyrocketed. You can see the transformation on my Instagram. Like when you go onto my Instagram profile, my pinned post is me here smoking a cigar, look like a G. This is in August. So the month before is when I actually transitioned. That's when I stopped just being an appointment setting agency, and I actually decided to, you know what, time to pivot into being a growth agency. adopting the growth CEO mindset, as I call it, right? And yeah, I made this post celebrating larger victories because we did a record month in July, and then in August we did another record month, which was our first 25k revenue month. Just a couple of changes, just that mindset shift, just having more leverage in my offer, and just to be honest, just taking action. Like Alex Hormozi is the guy, but most people don't implement the things that he says. If you generally just go out there and implement every single thing that guy says, then of course it's unreasonable for you not to be successful. I just implemented the book. Okay, he talks about it, stacking value on your offer. Like, okay, how solve the first problem, and then solve all of the problems that are created as a result of you solving the first problem. I solved a problem, which is booking sales calls. If I'm booking sales calls, that's a problem that I've just solved. But okay, well, what are the other problems that need to be solved in order for those sales calls to be making them money? Okay, well, there you go. These are some of the other problems that I need to start solving in order to make the original service even more viable. And that's how I was able to just go whoosh with my income. That's why I've made just shy of $30,000 this month in revenue, because I'm able to promise the market what the market wants. And this isn't even just for agencies. The growth CEO mindset applies for coaches, consultants, and agencies. The main thing here is just promising the market what the market wants. If you're a consultant, you're not consulting them on booking more sales calls. You're going to help them grow their business, maybe through booking sales calls, but you're going to help them grow their business. If you're a coach, random thing. Okay, let's say you're an appointment setting coach. You're not just training people in appointment setting. You're not just training them. Okay, well, the training's great, amazing, bro. But what's the result that they want from that training? Okay, you're not just training them. You're training them and making sure they get to X amount of money per month. You're helping them get to the income. You're promising the market what the market actually wants. And that's what the growth CEO mindset is all about. Once you realize this, once you are able to start actually positioning your offer in a way to actually service the market, then you've no longer got competition. You've got your own offer. It's a no-brainer offer that you're just flying, bro. You're just swimming. As long as you can deliver, then you've got a great business. It's not going to be a headache. You can work with people that you love working with. And then maybe, you can start booking 7-bedroom villas to go to Thailand for a month with your clients, eh? Hope this helped, bro. Keep grinding.